For this week's Sports Star Spotlight, we're headed to the Houston area. The Bishop name carries a lot of weight in the state of Texas, particularly in the community of Willis, located just north of Houston. Michael Bishop and his cousin Jermaine were standouts for the Wildcats in the 1990s. Michael went on to have a terrific college career at Kansas State, where he was a Heisman Trophy finalist in 1998.
We have a big family that's full of great athletes. There's always opportunity to compete against family members. You don't have to go outside the house to compete.
Mike was the quarterback and I was the running back, and as we came through, we just came to be like a duo.
Now, nearly 3 decades later, another Bishop is ready to carry on the family name. Jermaine Bishop Jr. is pound for pound one of the best high school football players in Texas. Not only that, 24/7 Sports ranks him among the top 25 players in the nation for the 2026 class.
I started when I was 3. My dad kind of threw me in the fire at a young age, so I really didn't have much of a choice. Definitely around 6, and I could definitely understand the game, and I knew what was going on. That's when I knew that this is going to be the rest of my life.
I was kind of brought behind the curtain when I took this job. So I took this job in 22, and Jermaine was still in 8th grade. And so I came over, met the kids, laid out our plan like day one, and then everyone said, hey, you got to get over to Bradley, you got to see this Bishop kid. And I'm like, look, we got a couple of years before start. We're talking about 8th graders, right? He's like, no, you need to go see this Bishop kid. So, okay. So I get over there, 5'8", 100 pounds soaking wet. I'm like, this dude? And they're like, coach. Like, no, he's the deal.
He may have a slight build at 5 feet 11 inches tall and just 155 pounds, but his talents are larger than life.
A lot of people say about a person's size, but it's the dog in the fight. When you have the heart and you have the passion, you can do whatever you want to do.
They see him on tape. They see he's underweight. They see all the little bitty things that you can find a reason to not recruit a kid, right? But for him, you put on the tape and hit play, none of that matters.
Jermaine, he's a special talent because he does so much. He brings so much to a program. He brings so much to the field. He brings so much attention to, I got to stop number 7. If I can't stop number 7, we're not going to win this game tonight. That's a lot to put on a young man, weighing 150. But guess what? He can handle it.
Bishop has put up video game numbers in the past 2 seasons, as he had almost 3,000 yards receiving and 35 touchdowns combined in his sophomore and junior campaigns. But that only scratches the surface. He may be even better on the defensive side of the ball. He entered this season with 13 career interceptions and a reputation for locking down any opponent's top receiver.
As a kid, I'm pretty sure a lot of athletes can say that offense was the go-to growing up. But as I got older, I realized defense is more of a, I guess you could say, dog side of the ball. Some people call it the dark side. Being able to play defense definitely has opened my eyes and just realized that defense might be, if I had to pick one side of the ball, the side that I would pick.
Bishop is committed to the University of Texas. He says playing on both sides of the ball, just like last year's Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter, is not out of the realm of possibility.
It's truly a blessing to be just in the same conversation as Travis. It's just a great opportunity for me because now it opens the world eyes that this is possible at the collegiate level. So I just take that all in as positive and just roll with it.
I don't think he'll be successful playing both sides of the ball. Me, as a person who's seen him and grown with him for 4 years now, I know he'll be successful. And when we were going through this process, looking at, this score, that score, whatever, if it's coming down to Texas and whoever, who doesn't want to play receiver in Steve Sarkisian's offense, right? I mean, he's one of the most innovative, brilliant minds in the game from an offensive game plan strategy, phenomenal head coach. The defensive stuff for me is easy, man. Just line up and cover that dude.
One more bonus to playing for the Longhorns. Austin is less than 3 hours away for his family and friends in Willis, and they're all looking forward to making those trips to see him on Saturdays.
My family's big, and that's all they talk about is going to the game, so that's a blessing for him to be close to home.
UT showed the most love. I could just feel the 40 acres was different. And as I got to know more and more of the UT staff, I just knew that was my home.
I trust him to know that he's going to go there and give us all, whether he's playing offense or defense or special teams, he's that guy.